Okay, so for this one, I'm looking at Bava Metzia 58b, and I'm going to recite the Mishnah and part of the Gemara from heart. I'm going to close my book. I'm going to close my eyes, I'm not cheating. And then I'm going to, after I recite the whole thing, I'm going to say it again and sort of walk through what it means. Okay, so let's start with the Mishnah. Mishnah. Kishem she ona'a mimchach umimchar, kach ona'a b'divarim. Lo yamar lo b'chama chafezeh v'hu eno rotze likach. Im haya bal teshuva lo yamar lo zachor ma'aseh harishonim. Im haya ben gerim lo yamar lo zachor ma'aseh avotecha. Shnei amar v'ger lo toneh v'lo tilchatzenu. Gemara. Tanu Rabbanan. Lo tonu ish et amito. Be'onaat divarim hakatuv midaber. Be'onaat divarim ata omer be'onaat divarim o eno ella be'onaat mamon. Keshahu ki timcharu mimchar le amitecha o kano miyad amitecha hare onaat mamon amor ha ma ani mikayem lo tonu ish et amito be onaat divarim. Okay, so I'm going to rewind and go through it in English a little bit. So starting from the Mishnah, the Mishnah says, "Kishem she'onaat mimchach u'mimchar kach onaat b'devarim." So just like there's oppression and there's wrongdoing in buying and selling of things, so too is there oppression of words. And it poses in a couple of examples. So it says, "Lo yomar lo b'kama chafezeh v'hu eno rotze lichach." So like you wouldn't say to a shopkeeper, how much does this cost, about an object you have no intention of buying. That is an example of ona'at divarim, of oppression of words. Another example is dealing with a Baal Teshuva, like someone who has made shuva, who has repented. You wouldn't say, lo yamar lo, im haya Baal Teshuva, lo yamar lo zachor ma'asecha harishonim. You wouldn't say to that person, remember all that bad stuff you did, like your first bad things, your harishonim, those things you did before. You wouldn't say that. That's oppression of words. And then the final example the Mishnah gives has to do with a ben gerim, or a convert. It says, "Ve'im haya ben gerim lo yamar lo zachor ma'aseh avotecha." You wouldn't say to that convert, remember the actions of your fathers, which maybe weren't good actions because they weren't Jewish, because you were a convert, and maybe they were anti-Semitic, who knows what they were, but they weren't actions that were good, and you wouldn't tell this person to remember them. That would be an oppressing them with your words. And it justifies all of this with the proof text of Shnei Amar, V'ger lo toneh v'lo tilchatzenu. So, and as for the stranger, like do not press them, do not oppress them. Okay, then it goes to the Gemara. And Tanu Rabbanan. The rabbis teach lo tonu ish et amito. A person should not oppress his fellow person. And the Stama makes a claim here by saying be'onaat divarim hakatuv medaber. This verse, this saying is actually talking about the oppression of words. And then it says, possible challenge, ata omer, but you might say, be'onaat divarim, o eno be'onaat mamon. Are you sure? The oppression of words? What about oppression of money? And it's going to give us a citation, a proof text to answer this challenge. The citation is, ki timcharu mimchar la'amitecha. So when you are selling something to your fellow person, la'amitecha, or kano miyad amitecha, when you're buying something from your fellow person, right? Hare behold, in this verse, be'ona'at mamon amor. It's definitely talking about money because we've got the buying and the selling language coming up. So then it asks, Hama, like rhetorically, Hama ani mikayam lo tonu ish amito. So like, what am I to derive from lo tonu ish amito? Be'ona'at divarim. That's what I'm going to derive from that, the oppression of words, because this other verse stands for the oppression of money. Okay, thank you very much.